Hi, my name's Jay Green. I'm the manager here at Finest Aquatics. I'm 10 years in the trade, working in various other shops and a little bit longer in the hobby as a hobbyist. My role here is the day-to-day running of the shop and sourcing some of the brilliant corals that you can see about here. The marine section down here has got 78 fish tanks, 8 coral trays and 2 8-foot tanks for fish only. Really big fish.
I'm Mike Runskill, Assistant Manager here at Finest Aquatics. I manage the upstairs section, the freshwater section. So 108 tanks up there, 3 displays. There's a slight focus on aquascaping, but we do stock a good range of community fish as well. Myself, I've been in the trade around 15 years or so, worked retail and wholesale, and I keep a lot of fish at home as well. So here in the fish room downstairs, we use various OCTO skimmers. They're not a brand I was overly familiar with until I started working here 12 months ago, but they've quickly become the go-to skimmer that we recommend to customers. Just amazing performance, don't let you down. Yeah, just a quality piece of kit.
Yeah, I'll second that. I say I've used OCTO for years, setting up tanks on tank maintenances, and say when we set up this shop near Mike, it was the go-to skimmer that we wanted on all our coral systems and on our big fish systems, and they've never let us down. Yeah. Here at Finest Aquatics, we like to use a variety of Aquaforest products on coral trays. We use a mix of the amino acids, energy, iodine, vitality, and build with brilliant results in growth and colour.
Yeah, we also use Aquaforest products upstairs in the tropical section as the substrates and the fertilisers as well, the macro, the micros, the whole range really, and the display tanks are really good for it. Okay, upstairs here in the freshwater section of the store, we also use a few Aquaforest products. In this tank behind me, you can't see it because it's underneath, but we've used the lava soil as a base layer in here, and that helps to create depth. So the substrate is banked up really high towards the back of the tank. That gives, like I say, an element of depth to the tank, and also it provides the plants with nutrients that they get the roots into and feed off. And then we also dose the macro and micro elements to the tank. Macro's got your main NPK, like your nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and then the micros just the trace elements to go in between that, all the little other things that the plants use.
Here at Finest Aquatics, we've just launched an open new pond section which has a variety of fish ranging from English koi, Israeli koi, Japanese koi, which you can see here, shabunkins, orf, goldfish, sterlet, sturgeon, mirror carp, and tench. So we have a really good variety for everybody. All our systems are run on EA equipment. This system here is run on a Nexus 220 Plus, the EA Varipump and an EA 55 watt UV. And as you can see through the window, the clarity is absolutely superb. The smaller vats are run on the K+Advanced Filters, which again is new technology for me, which I'm now using at home with the static K1 media beds in a similar piece of equipment to the 10 Again, we have absolutely no issues with these bits of equipment. We can recommend them to everybody.
Here at Finest Aquatics, we recommend the Evolution range of pond equipment to all our customers, just for the quality of the equipment, how easy it is to install, and how simple the maintenance is as well. You can clean your filter and do a water change on your pond just at the flick of a switch, and you don't even really have to get your hands wet.
I'd like to second that. Some of the bits of equipment that we set up on this system were new to us, and within a day we knew the equipment inside out, and we can perform all the operations on them. We can now install them and maintain them like that, easy.
It's been around 10 years since I've worked in a shop that sold koi and pond equipment. It's great to see all the advancements that have been made, just make things a lot simpler for people at home to keep their ponds clean.
Yeah, I'd like to second that as well. The pond section for Finest is a new venture. Seeing all the new equipment and setting up my own pond at home has proven the advancements in infiltration and husbandry for the fish. New static beds in the K+Advanced Filter, the 10 it's all new equipment. my experience in the koi keeping hobby stems back many years. Looking after my granddad's pond with him when it was all black boxes, brush filters, and evoUV was hardly ever seen on a pond back then. It was just heavy water changes in the summer. So to see the advancements of what can be achieved with this equipment all year round is fantastic.
Coming from an angling background, I'd say my favourite koi would be one of the scaleless, Doitsu. I think Shushui would probably be one of my favourites. So yeah, chasing mirror carp as an angler for many years, and then coming into koi, that's why that one is my favourite.
Yeah, Doitsu as well for me. One of my favourite fish. Probably for a different reason. I'm a little bit like into the genetics and everything, and I like the technical side of things. So Doitsu is Japanese for Deutsch or German, and the Doitsu originates from the German mirror carp. Hundreds of years ago, when they were crossbred against the koi, they lacked the fibroblast growth factor receptor gene, which is a genetic mutation which lacks scales. Japanese then obviously took this fish and started putting it across Sankey and Showa, Tansho and all the others. So any Doitsu carp for me is one of my favourites.
My top tip for koi keepers is not to be in too much of a rush when spring comes around to get your fish onto high protein food. Just start them with small amounts of wheat germ until that water is nice and warm, and then the metabolism of the fish is at the stage where they can start digesting that protein.
Yeah, it's something we strongly believe in. Finest Aquatics, we see it very often after the winter period when the metabolism shuts down. As soon as we get some freak warm days and the fish come up to the surface, a lot of fish keepers rush in to start buying food straight away. But generally in our British summers, it's followed by a cold snap, and this food can sit in the fish's stomach and rot or not digest. You need to wait until you have a consistently warm period before you start to feed high protein foods.